housing, affordable health care is one of the top priorities. And the Affordable Health Care Act has been amazing and has cut the uninsured rate in half, but there's still 3.5 million Californians without health care. There is nothing radical about the idea that affordable and quality health care is a human right. The ACA only treats the symptoms, the ACA only treats the symptoms of the private healthcare industry, and people still face prohibitively high copays and deductibles. I want to know if you support Senate Bill 562 for single-payer healthcare, and if so, what will you do to push this legislation forward and bring it to Governor Brown's desk? And if you do not, I want to know why, and if I don't get a chance to respond, I would say please watch Michael Moore's documentary, Sicko.
Thank you for speaking out. I do support the Senate single-payer bill that TNA has passed, and more than that, I'm on the bill introduced by John Conyers in House Resolution 676 that calls for a single-payer bill nationally that Bernie Sanders and others have been talking about. I was one of the early supporters of that, and I'm working closely with John Conyers to try to get more Democrats on that bill. My view is when Donald Trump can come out for a single-payer system in 2000, if you read his book, in 2000, The America We Deserve, Donald Trump says the Canadian healthcare system is better, they live longer, they're healthier, they have less costs, and I'm for a single-payer system when it comes to healthcare. It's in his writing, and recently he praised the Australian system, which is also a form of a single-payer system. If Donald Trump can do that, I don't understand why every Democrat can't be for a single-payer system. Now, the argument that they make, as not all my colleagues agree, and I'm not going to name names and get in trouble. You can do the research on who's on that bill and who's not. And they say, well, Ro, you're being impractical, and we have to look at what's possible. And I say, I don't believe that's the way you inspire people. I think you talk about your vision for what an ideal, a just society looks like. You fight for that vision, and then you try to get as close to that vision as possible. But there's no reason that Democrats shouldn't say what we really believe and know is that a single-payer healthcare system is the right way to go about it, and that we're all going to fight for that as the goal. And I really hope that more of my colleagues will get on the single-payer bill.
Thank you so much. I would just ask if you could please convince Senator Feinstein to do the same.